La entrevista es uno de los géneros periodísticos de mayor aceptación popular, debido a la sensación de calor humano que ofrece a través de las palabras propias del entrevistado. Declaraciones verdaderas, exclusivas de un personaje que interesa al público.
Any problems you might want to hand him to solve.
Is the solar system stable? And what happens to a star that cannot support itself against its own gravity?
So you're thinking if Newton saw those questions, he might give us deeper insights into black holes. I'd be curious.
La clasificación de los diferentes tipos de entrevista depende de cada profesión. En particular, el periodista Gabriel Bauduco distingue 9 tipos de entrevista. Atendiendo al fin que se persigue en una conversación, la entrevista puede ser noticiosa, de opinión o de semblanza. Ahora, como ya vimos anteriormente, la entrevista informativa es la que busca lo que el entrevistado tiene que decir sobre un hecho puntual. Puede ser, por ejemplo, una aclaratoria sobre un hecho noticioso.
If you'd ask people, say in 1900, what are the odds of, man landing on the moon, they would have said that's ridiculous. And if you try to talk to them about the internet, they would not even know what the heck what are you even talking about? Like, this sounds so crazy. But today, with a $100 device, you can video conference with anyone in the world, on the other side of the world. And if you have a Wi-Fi connection, it's basically free. Free to have an instant visual communication with anyone, or even with millions of people. With social media, you can communicate to millions of people simultaneously. And you can Google something and ask any question. It's like an oracle of wisdom that you can ask almost any question and get an instant response. It would have been incredibly difficult to predict these things in the past, even the relatively recent past. So I think the one thing that we can be quite certain of is that any predictions we make today for what the future will be like in 50 years will be wrong. That's for sure.
La entrevista de semblanza o de personalidad es la que busca conocer al entrevistado. En ella nos acercamos al personaje, a conocer detalles de su vida y trabajo. Nos interesa quién es y cómo es en sus ámbitos públicos y privados.
Then I think you could easily become disillusioned and then look for some mystic answer to these problems. We're exploring, we're trying to find out as much as we can about the world. People say to me, are you looking for the ultimate laws of physics? No, I'm not. I'm just looking to find out more about the world. And if it turns out there is a simple ultimate law that explains everything, so be it. That would be very nice to discover. If it turns out it's like an onion with millions of layers and we're just sick and tired of looking at the layers, then that's the way it is. But whatever way it comes out, its nature is there and she's going to come out the way she is. And therefore, when we go to investigate it, we shouldn't pre-decide what it is we're trying to do except to find out more about it.
La entrevista de opinión es la que busca saber la posición del entrevistado sobre un tema determinado.
Chemistry. How was the work with? And what was the first moment that you shared?
I think what you see on... He's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Oh.
You go.
I was going to say...
I can't stand...
There's
nothing more...
What?
What?
What I was going to say is what you see on screen is kind of what you get in real life. Like, we really are... How many times are you going to drop your phone,
My
man?
phone, everything's falling today.
We are really good friends in front of the camera, and then as soon as the camera's cut, we're not friends.
Yeah, like if you were to ask me what Tom does or what Tom's really like, I have no idea.
I have a voodoo doll of Jake Gyllenhaal that I just...
Stab. Yeah. You're not the only one,
We're
my
not
friend.
friends.
You're not the only one.
Ahora que ya conocemos las diferencias entre los 3 tipos de entrevista, es hora de ponerlo en práctica.